Hey, peace, everybody, and welcome back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. About 4 months or so ago, I did this video here, and in this video, Cynthia G was talking about how black men don't build. And so, of course, you know me, I'm going to go ahead on and show and prove that that's a lie. And I did so. So let me play Cynthia G's clip right quick, and then I'll continue.
Other groups are coming and making money off your community because they know that at the end of the day, black men are not doing anything. Black men are not competing. Black men are not trying to build. Black men are not trying to get some sense of sovereignty or any type of power within the system. They're not trying. If you don't have the power, it's because you're not trying. I'm still trying to figure out what this preventative method is what.
Okay, so you heard what Cynthia G said. So one of Cynthia G's minions came over and left a comment in my comment section. I guess she thought it was going to be a got you comment. But let's go to that comment. Here it is at the bottom. And it's from our girl, La La Land 45. Now, I don't know who La La Land 45 is. I know she's a clown because she agrees with Cynthia G. But anyway, it says here, no grocery stores though, no medical institutions, not many architectural firms. They write. Way too much to be desired, so point lost in translation. Oh, really? So this is what I did because you guys know how I do things around this camp here. So let's go into my reply. Boom, right off the top, I hit her with two links to go to. One about African American grocery stores, which she said we don't have. Another about the architectural firms that she said we don't have. So I guess this lady Empress came in. There was a woman named Ashley that came in. But as you can see, their comments are no longer they're no longer visible. Why is that? Well, why didn't these women come back and say, you know what, D.O.D, brother, you're right. I have to apologize. I should have did my homework instead of just listening and following this clown Cynthia G without doing my homework. If I had did my homework, I would have known that you were telling the truth, D.O.D, and Cynthia G was lying. But because I hate black men so much, I'm just going to blindly follow Cynthia G and her kind because I just hate black men so much. None of these sisters came back and said, you know what, D.O.D, you was right. It's a shame. Then we have this other one here, this Lindia J. She says the majority of black men are not. Is what she's saying. And what she's saying, what Lindia is saying, that Cynthia G is saying that the majority of black men are not building. So I guess the majority of any race of men would be 51%, right? So this is my reply. I said that's a lie as well. Are the majority of any other race of men building? There is no race of men on this planet where 51% of them or more are building generational wealth or corporations. They're not. No, not even white men. Not 51% of them are, no. Of course, I didn't get any reply back because she went and she looked it up. I'm quite sure. She did her homework because if she didn't, she would have came back and disputed my claim. But of course, these black women who hate black men so much, they just can't accept it. When you put that evidence right on the table for them to look at, I did their homework for them, And you guys know I always preach I don't do people's homework. You got to go look it up for yourself. But because these sisters, they want to come into my space, call me the liar while they're following the liar in Cynthia G. Cynthia G is the liar. I'm the one giving these sisters facts that they can go look up for themselves. So these sisters come in here, they delete their comments. They don't come back and say, hey, D.O.D, you was right, and Cynthia G was wrong. You told the truth, and Cynthia G lied. They won't do that. I wonder why.
African American entrepreneurs own more than 2.6 million firms and are building some of the nation's brightest, innovating, and fastest growing companies. Black Enterprise publishes an annual list, BE100s, which ranks America's largest Black-owned companies, including automobile dealers, banks, asset managers, investment banks, and private equity firms. Black Enterprise's list is universally recognized as the most authoritative analysis and annual ranking of the nation's highest-earning Black-owned companies. And when and where you can, support Black-owned businesses because money equals power. And by supporting Black-owned businesses, African American consumers are exerting an enormous amount of power to develop Black economic dominance, power to create new jobs within our community, and power to build generational Black wealth. In this original Black Excellence video, we will be featuring the top 10 businesses owned by African Americans. So without further ado, let's get started. 1. Worldwide Technology Inc. Coming in at the number 1 spot is Worldwide Technology. Worldwide Technology has an annual revenue estimated at more than $9 billion.